It's been a while, but let's play some Mass Effect again. It's been a while, so I really don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the strip first.
There we go. Let's go to the strip.
I have already placed credits in your account for this purpose.
Okay. Buy supplies. Let's go, y'all. Not much. Obviously, I'm not. Don't know parties. You're gonna get into it. But this one should be fun, right? Hi. Let's see. I can upgrade everything. Should I waste my money on this stuff? What's it really do for me, though? I think we're good. Probably want to see, but I think I'll spend my money on other stuff.
So I'm deployed to a hotspot on Bavaria. My usual squad's on medical, so I'm stuck with any N7s for you.
Any N7s? Like we're just a dime a dozen, huh? Pretty special here, lady. Do we meet up with everybody and do all that kind of stuff? I don't have to do it. What are you doing?
With the production of Francis Kidd's all L4 hammer coming to a close.
Good luck and good evening.
It's not what I want to be. It's not it at all. Maybe we should talk to that lady up front. Hey, yo, we want to buy some party supplies. Let's talk to her, see what she says.
We're happy to fulfill all your household needs.
What does that chick need? Oh, what household needs is that? What is it? Will you
Hello,
help me?
Commander Shepard. Welcome to Silver Sun Strip. The Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board has declared Silver Sun Strip a top Citadel attraction. It is known for its wide variety of entertainment facilities and vibrant nightlife.
That's it.
Yeah, no, we ain't getting into all that.
With me again if you require further assistance.
Yeah, you throw a party
I
here.
had this perfect spot. Long sight lines, good cover, no way to get flanked.
Hey, how are you?
Who are you talking to? What's this? You party supplies in here?
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
Have a good evening now.
No. It's all this, bro.
You're mine, you bastard. God damn it.
Saeed?
Over here, Shepard. This thing is fucking impossible.
What are you doing?
There was a kid here, sniveling brat, spending all his credits, crying.
So you thought you'd get a prize for him?
He asked. Looked simple enough. God damn it.
Where's the kid?
He's long
What
gone.
do I care? Got any credit, Shepard?
Sure. But even a bounty hunter's got to use his manners once in a while.
What do you want, woman? Get the kid's toy.
Please.
Let's do it, old man.
Easy. Easy.
It's obviously rigged somehow.
Wait, can we do it?
Rigged?
I'm going to hunt down the shit-for-brains inventor of this crooked game and pull his inspiration out through his asshole. Probably some
Jeez.
smart-ass Salarian bastard.
Can we help?
I'm going back in. Credits.
To get?
All right. Here you go, sweetheart.
There you go.
Okay, Zaid. Where to?
Good time.
How should I know? What do you feel like? Apollo's? Casino? More claw?
But this time, you play with your own damn credits.
I'm man enough to pay for my own addictions, Shepard.
Addiction? Already?
I'm an all-in kind of guy.
That's
I
good.
think I knew that about you.
Because we are about going on a mission. How the party stuff is here, bud?
Did you catch the updated intel reports on stripping enemy defenses? It's embarrassing. You go first.
All right. Your move. Interesting.
Good night.
Is this leaving? I don't want to leave just yet.
Oh, I see. It's a trap.
Have a good evening now.
Talking about.
I've seen you use this move before. It's a brilliant play.
Guess we will leave.
Fall for the distraction.
Guy's like, what the heck? Make up your mind. What's this? Some weird stuff, man. We're never gonna find out what we need.
was taking cover behind a table in the middle of this Asari monastery. Scion.
So who's this patriarch person you keep going on about?
What? You never heard of Mighty Patriarch?
Here's Virginia. No one's actually here hanging out.
Hey, how's shore leave treating you?
Good. The break was nice. We've been fighting Reaper-controlled Geth.
Oh, that's brutal.
One of my people? Doesn't look like one of mine.
Race starts in 5 minutes. Place your bets.
Krogan. We're looking good here. We'll just head out.
What should we do first?
I think we met everybody, right? Do not turn off your computer. Don't tell me what to do.
The legend of this fool echoes across Citadel space and beyond. How could you possibly not know?
I don't know, maybe because he's not ruling now.
Go on, her buddy. Change the subject.
I tried to let loose with a concussive shot, but I'm covered
Yeah,
in
I hope.
bees, the swarmers.
Okay, what we got? What we got? What we got? What am I doing? Oh, fight. Doing here though. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I sure on my teammates. I don't care at the moment. I was looking for athletes only. Whatever happened to my waypoints and stuff like that? You lose this game for a few weeks and this is what happens.
Now that is a beautiful car.
Really? Why exactly?
It's a Mark II 2187.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Get party stuff. Hey, you need other stuff for the party. Well, there's two different things. The granite top. Nice wood kitchen. Definitely recliner. Coffee table. Take that. I'll take that.
For a full list of quality products, please browse our catalog.
Yeah. There you go, Glyph. Hopefully that.
Received a new message.
Cool. That's a lot cool. Oh, hey. What's my message?
The Normandy? A brand new ship.
Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the strip first. I have already placed credits in your account for this purpose.
Okay. You do know that's not your work though every time I go there? You lied to me. There's no computer here. Some weird stuff. Big house, no computer. This guest room. Fine, we'll leave. So I just bought. It's a lot of money for this, that. Normandy. Okay. What's this? Oh, to leave. Okay, go strip to purchase supplies. So then you go to the strip. Then where you go? Once you get here. Did it show me real quick? Upstairs. Excuse me. Sorry.
It didn't help that we had some
Oof.
brutal side objectives, but even then, we had to.
Let me get upstairs, please. Unless an easy way to do that. So a code was a little dramatic. Let's go to the arcade. It's pretty easy to get upstairs.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, well.
So you detonate your tech armor in emergencies?
No, pretty much all the time. Surrounded by husks, tech armor.
Husk.
Jumping at me. An interesting gambit. There are a lot of factors.
There's a lot of factors though.
Good night.
Never. Hi.
Thanks so much for doing
Oh, it was upstairs, did it not? So where was it?
You're out there risking.
I don't even want to talk to out here.
I'm an Alliance Marine. That used to mean I was special, you know? Now we got those guys with the crazy destroyer armor.
Or those N7 engineers with their grenade pylons. Who needs that many grenades?
Huh.
You carry around all that gear.
Not good. Yeah, power supply too?
Looks exactly the same as the others.
Any of you selling power supplies? Nope. Cool. Very cool. Let's see if we need to leave.
Yes, I know that's where we met, but
Can I just buy them from you?
Welcome back to Silver Sun Strip, Commander Shepard. How may I help you?
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again.
Yeah, where you buy party stuff? Party? Telling you, it's
Still see
not
what the
here.
point is.
No, you wouldn't, you joyless turd.
Jeez, what do you call that poor guy? Joyless turd.
If you're searching for ideas, take a look at some of the products we have on display.
Yeah,
You never know what will inspire you.
I need party stuff. Party supplies. Oh my god, this is annoying.
Did you notice the guy with the cap and the weird walk checking
No, this was the easiest way to get upstairs. Definitely lied before.
Good news. Procurement has authorized you for the Grawl Spike Thrower Mark 7.
What? But I'm an adept. I don't use shotgun.
I joined up with Turians on this drop into one of their colonies,
Okay.
and I was thinking, finally, some normal soldiers like me.
It will
Fire
be very
supplies.
cool that you insist upon ignoring such an illustrious figure as Patriarch. Truly.
Is there power supplies here? Power supplies. Oh, I want to place a bet.
They fighting any other races?
Bit of everything. Sir? Please do not touch the waterfall.
Why? Hey. Yeah.
Big winner at the roulette table tonight.
So this is
No
useless.
hustlers at my table. Fair warning.
Cliff, you suck. There's nothing here. Yeah, how do you do that? No. So we're gonna get some power supplies. It's down here. Power supplies?
Come on in. Might be your lucky day.
Power supplies?
So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Actually, I
Shakespeare? I don't think so, lady. We obviously need to do something. Where's our messages? Must be a computer in there. Yeah, we're missing something. There's no way. Look. Purchase power supplies, but it's not letting me. Been all over there. There's nothing there.
Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the strip first.
Oh, we're on this ship.
I have already placed credits in your account for this purpose. Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the strip first.
Yeah, lie to me, Cliff.
Credits in your account for this purpose.
Trust me, I would if I could. Well, we did that, might as well. I like the dock. What we got? Did I do all this stuff? Although I haven't done any of this stuff yet. Alright. Can I call people now? What about James first? Okay, that's what we need to do. We gotta see people, okay. Let's get some of these cutscenes out.
Hey, loco. Nice place.
Thanks,
Might not look so nice after throwing that party you were talking about.
What's happening?
You wouldn't trash my new apartment, would you, James? Me? No. Never.
Yeah. What pot shot?
Nice view. But this place, it's just so not what I'm used to.
I get it.
Which is? I grew up on the beach on the Pacific, so, you know, water, sand, real air.
Oh, well, saw. Hey.
You miss it? Yeah. And the people. Yeah, I get that. It's tough being away from home.
Beach and Sandstead probably there. A little dirtier than it was.
How do you make it work? You just do. It's like war. You make it work, or die trying. You've got a career as couples counselor if this whole savior of the galaxy thing doesn't work out.
That's what I do.
So did you really come up here to talk about my personal life? Oh, shit. Right. I wanted to show you.
Hey, nice tat.
What do you think? Looks good. You've earned it. Now the real work begins, right? Exactly. And I heard what you said before. And I'm in. 100%. Glad to hear it.
I don't know what that means.
Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you that bad boy. I gotta get back to the Normandy. Esteban wants my help working on the shuttle. Thanks for coming by, James.
Yeah, it was fun.
This is gonna be a perfect place for a fiesta. Hasta la vista, Shepard.
I do like James. I feel like he's my young muscle.
Catch you later, Shepard.
Yeah.
What the hell? No way.
What you got?
You've been holding out on me.
Yeah, you like this place?
Oh man, this is sweet.
Alright, this is a thing where I'm gonna have to do a lot here. I gotta show James up.
What have we here? You know, my record is 182. You think you can beat it?
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Oh, this should be good.
Let's beat it. We gotta show him up. Show the old man still got it. It's gonna take a minute. You may want to skip ahead, kids. I want to do this 182 times.
Oh yeah.
Or do you think it's skipping? Like it's doing more than it actually says. I hope it's doing more than it says. What we're doing is 183 times. So we gotta show them. Oh man, still got it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that means. Means we're doing good? Should tell us when we beat him. I'm not even counting. Just going with it. So you guys, we're in this the long haul. God, I'm tired.
That's 20.
There you go, guys. It's just let's go faster so I can go faster. This is the back view. This thing doesn't love the jacket. Seems extreme. At least you guys can skip ahead.
Oh, this might take a while. You think?
You're the one that challenged me, man. You cannot let that slide. You gotta show him the dedication of N7 soldier. After we just had that convo with him, can't let that slide, bro.
Got a ways to go, my friend.
Look at him, he's still talking all smug over there. We got this. Wario does not give up.
$40, nice.
Yeah, I think it's real time. Man, I just have to do cutscenes every time. Skip ahead. I do appreciate anyone that's sticking with it, though. Yeah, I'd be dead. I love the jagged jeans. I've never beat him before.
Getting tired just watching you.
Yeah, the one you made this happen. Now we gotta go. Oh, here now. Thanks for that, James. I have to be stubborn. I didn't know if I was gonna have a
Cerveza?
Shove it.
Shepard's tired. Keep throwing your punches, man. Don't you worry about me. I'm getting this done. One way or other, James. Scan done. Waiting for the long haul. Keep going, Shepard. Thought we just failed.
60. High five.
Funny.
I don't like this angle. I do like this outfit though. I think get this jacket in real life. Good rocket. Walking around streaming. I look pretty fire for what I got. Just saying. Oh yeah, now James. Oh yeah, now. Look at 60. We got, jeez, a lot to go. Halfway.
Nice form.
Thanks, James. You're a real lifesaver over there. I don't know why I have to show you up. I'm good in it. But it has to be done. If I mess it up with one of these things, I'm gonna be so mad. There's been a few times I feel like I'm just instant doing it, and then I'm like, ooh, was that right? Then it was. There's been a few times it's been iffy though.
Impressive.
Thanks, James. Thanks. Not like I didn't know that. It's not halfway. I lied. Not you'd be halfway. Only something. Better get to 183.
That's halfway to my record.
There we go.
Great.
So all that just times it by 2. Speed it up. Just times this part by 2. I may sound funny, but still, it'd be well worth your time. Well worth my time. We watching it. Damned if we do, damned if we don't. We are committed at this point. Halfway, we are definitely committed to this bit. Rise up, Shepard, rise up.
100. That's impressive.
I know.
Thanks. Just 82 to go.
That's it, guys. 82 go. 82 go, guys. 82 go. Less now. Less now. You got it, Shepard. You can do it. We believe. We believe in you, buddy. This is good. You gotta go on a date later. Get yourself all nice and buff for the date. Probably want to shower though. After this. Just can't. You're gonna smell like leather and sweat. What? Maybe it's okay to go on a date like that.
You know, most people would be happy with just 100.
Most people are not me, James. God. I don't show my authority much, but this is one way I'm going to show you guys. Mind over matter sometimes. Do or do not. There is no try. There's a try. I couldn't do this in real life. But Shepard has the strength too. So, mind over matter here. I get most of the missions done in this game, I feel like. It's kind of Shepard's MO. It's mind over matter. It's going to get done no matter what.
Good stuff, Hefe.
Hefe. Thanks, James. Yeah, I think if I ever did do a replay of this game, I may take James with me and do a James and Garrus. And have him be kind of like the Rex of this game. Or Grunt, my last game. Or, I do want to date Tally. Maybe I'll do Tally and,
You're gonna be ripped,
Garrus. Garrus always has to come. Garrus is my boy. Me and Garrus try to die. I mean, Larry's my lady, but still, Garrus is my boy. Like I said, the last game was like a bro cop movie between me and Garrus. First game was like Lethal Weapon 1, then they got the chemistry, like give it 2. Now this one's just all shenanigans. Everyone's coming back. Everyone's cracking wise jokes. I wish you did get more Rex and Garrus and Shepard and all them again. Because anytime they're all together, it's just freaking gold. I love it. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. We just gotta switch the angle to be at this weird face thing. So, we're all here for this now. Enjoy. But yeah. I mean, it would make sense if... I guess, I don't know why they make Rex there all the time, but I think it would have made sense if he was, you know? In this game, at least back. You should have brought the original crew back. All of them playable, like, playable squad mates. That's how it should have gone. Oh well, besides the one that died. So far, it's no Ash, but they did one, but I think the entire game they should have been back and been like they started together.
Didn't think you get this far.
And they finished it together. You know. I do like some of the new additions. James is great. I do think they thought he was going to take more of the place of Rex and stuff like that and be like this, a mix between Rex and Grunt. We're still kind of young and naive like Grunt, but cracks jokes and is a wise guy like Rex. But sometimes you just want Krogan by your side, you know? It's more that powerhouse. This one we went full fundamentals and technical stuff. You know, Garrus has gone berserk with how you can upgrade him in this game. He's strong as heck. He eliminates everybody. You can get him the way he is, the way we have him in this game. Even on your legendary playthroughs, he can carry. Let him do his thing. That has been fun. I never had Bionic on my team as much as I have in this game. Is that it? We done?
Holy hell, you did it!
I'm dead.
I don't know what to say. How you feeling? Might need help pulling on my armor next time. No doubt. But you earned your name today, Loco.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Damn, you still got it. Don't let anybody tell you different.
See?
Don't worry.
Can't earn the kid's respect.
I won't.
Give him someone to look up to. That's what...
Come on, let me just use it for a bit.
Yeah, go ahead. Say as long as you want, man. Mikasa is... you know what I'm trying to say. Sure, Casa too, bud. Alright. Who else we got? Miranda and Leo. Probably should do my girl last and not do Miranda after. Miranda, what do you need?
Miranda, good to see you. How do you like the place?
Seems like her style.
Not a part of town I'd normally associate you with, Shepard. I like it.
Thanks.
Fix me something while you're back there, would you?
Sure. Good one too.
I've got just the thing.
She's not in this game.
So what brings you back?
I was hearing some confusing reports. Sounded like you had lost your mind.
No doubt. My communications were hacked, among other things. I'm sure the news had a field day.
It did. So, a clone?
Yeah, saw it myself. Did you know anything about this?
Just rumors. Nothing really caught my attention. But about this Brooks.
Heard anything?
Not as Brooks, but as Hope Lilium. Another lie, certainly. When the collectors showed up, she put together the dossiers on your crew for the elusive man. Never paid her much mind. Interesting. My focus at the time was bringing you back. We needed the real Shepard, not some cheap knockoff. I mean, really. A clone?
Yes. Hard to imagine.
I'm not sure the galaxy could survive two Shepards.
I almost did.
Think of the property damage. Oh, they shut down my favorite sushi place.
Yeah, about that.
That's a shame.
Shepard, you didn't.
I did. Fell right through the fish tank.
How did you manage that?
They shot me through it.
Exploded.
Like you said, probably
it was
damage.
the clone's plan, not mine.
Blowing up a fish tank shouldn't be part of anyone's plan. Although executing marine life seems to be some sort of hobby with you.
Whoa.
No wonder your clone couldn't resist.
I really care about those
It was the first step in
fish.
taking over my whole life. We stopped it.
Good thing, but why did it want your life? Why would anyone? All that running, jumping, gunfire. It's crazy.
I try not to think about it.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. I think I've died before.
I know all this isn't normal.
Speaking of trust, with all this clone business, how do I know you're the real Shepard?
I don't know. You just do.
Do I? That's the trouble with clones. You can never be sure.
Come on. You rebuilt me from almost nothing. Don't you recognize your own handiwork?
It's not as if I
Yeah,
carved
fully
my
Shepard.
initials in the corner.
Well, clone or not, I'm the only Shepard left.
Good point. I guess I'm stuck with you.
Yeah, sorry.
I do have a crazy life, don't I?
That you do, my friend. That you do.
So my first playthrough, I never actually seen that cutscene before on my own, because in my first playthrough I didn't have a loyalty at the end of Mass Effect 2. She still survived, but I don't think she made it through this game because of that. That's why it's important to even get the loyalty in the last game. Even if they survive those missions, it will affect them coming into this game. Who got in the fight in my last game? It was her and Jack, right? I believe it was. We're just in a lone screen. Oh, am I moving? I thought we were in a lone screen there. Alright, let's invite the girl over. Then we gotta go hang out with everybody outside of here. Just hang out in the bathroom when she gets here. You hang out in the bathroom as long as she's playing the piano? I don't know. Get over there, Shepard.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
Cliff, you.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
Well,
you couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Elena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere.
that's good.
She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard.
Yeah, welcome.
I've always loved that song.
Cliff, you can. Oh, okay. Thanks, good hookup.
Shepard,
Get Shepard.
What are you doing?
Making sure you don't run off to something more important.
I can't
Smooth.
imagine what that would be.
We should do this more often.
Yes, well, maybe after.
Yeah, maybe.
Every day after.
Shepard.
Alright, now let's leave. Get some hangout stuff. Should be a few people in this. Let's go all of them. Should probably somebody in all of them at this point. Wasn't that romantic? I'll say it. Here's what it is, but romantic is not the word I'd use.
The real difficulty, of course, will be getting the power.
And I'll check all the places. There should be people in all of them, I'm guessing.
Stay out of trouble.
What about a brew?
Alright, So we do. Oh, this one have a ship.
Brilliant endgame. Excellent use of the Belarusian gambit.
Is this space chess?
It's called Kapesh Yakshi, Blade of the Night Winds. The Asari have played it since we were supposed to meet for lunch.
Yes,
I'm so sorry. I entered the tournament on a lark. I thought I'd be eliminated in the first few rounds.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be free to join your friend in 20 moves or fewer.
T'Souza.
Trainer, would you like to just give me your frigates now? I always take them sooner or later.
Polgara T'Souza. She's knocked me out of 4 tournaments.
That was before you helped manage intel for a galactic war.
You're right. I've gotten a lot better since I came to the Normandy.
Which is a frigate, by the way. So try not to lose it.
Roger that.
No, it's not good.
Damn it. Ah!
So much for your frigate. Neural feedback. It disincentivizes sacrificing pieces casually. A few more centuries, Trainer, and you might be a challenge. You must not have that much time to practice now, living on that warship. My people have more respect for the great thinkers. I'm able to live quite comfortably teaching Asari maidens tactics and strategy through this game.
So, your job is playing games?
Mentoring students in strategic and tactical simulations. Yes.
Specialist trainer here helped us take down Cerberus. We're preparing our final assault thanks to her efforts.
I'm sure she's a wonderful serviceman, but she just lost her last frigate.
Traded her last frigate, actually, for your homeworld.
Bam, said the lady. Oh, oh.
Thanks.
What'd you do?
And I apologize again for missing lunch.
All for a good cause, trainer.
That was better.
Carry on.
Bring the trophy on board, though. Gotta display that. Okay. Who else is here?
Stay out of trouble.
I don't think you should purchase supplies here. I think they just want you to do all these things.
Come on in.
Garrus should be here, right? I should have saved Garrus for last. And he's on board, you know.
What should we do first?
Excuse me. Gotta wait for my boy. Look at us looking fancy. I wish you were dressed like this on the Norm anymore, man. Oh, you got alright, bud?
Shepard. So what do Turians usually do with their time off?
Mostly we make plans for what to do when we're back at work. I have some ideas on the Normandy's forward cannon.
You know what you need, Garrus?
That Mark IV silencer scope I saw at the gun shop?
I was thinking a date. Excuse me. I saw you checking out my friend here. I thought you two should meet.
Hello?
Have you met Garrus?
So, Hello. And...
Tell her she looks nice.
You seem like a nice person. Maybe a little quiet,
Okay.
introspective, but decent overall.
Oh. Thank you. I think.
Invite her out.
What do you say we blow this joint? I've got this big gun back at my place. I'd like to
Oh,
show you.
oh, very aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yeah. Well, listen. I've got this thing I forgot I had to do, and I should probably just go do it.
Excuse me. Hey. Go.
Sorry. Let's start over again. What I've been trying to say is my name's Garrison. I'd love to have a drink with you.
Wingman successful. I'm happy. And that's how we do it, folks. That's how we help our boy. I am stuck. That was weird. Did not like that.
Hey, pretty nice game you've got going.
Yeah, whatever. Thanks.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. We know, we got your Marius Krogan.
Come on in. Might be your lucky day.
We already did that. We did that place. I'm gonna guess there's something in the arena. Is Jack still alive? Jack seems like should be arena type of guy. Who's that guy? What's he going on about? Let's do this. No. Never mind, no one's here.
The next match will be starting soon. Good luck to the competitors.
Is that it? Alright, that is it. I'll leave that. How do we start the party? It's kind of just what we need now. You don't need nothing, you want. Anything really, Alex? Yeah. Yes, it. Yeah, so we're looking good. Nothing new. Let's go back to the room, see what we get. Did you miss anybody? Let's go read those messages. Should have been all of them. We checked other places, right?
I just never anticipated Turian Cabals using tech armor in such an aggressive manner.
I'm just surprised Solarians don't detonate tech armor.
I think we're good. Maybe back at the main kiosk.
Good night.
How did you get your lead actors to work with live play?
Let's see if there's anybody else we need to talk to.
If he wasn't flailing around with those crazy whips and messing up my sniper.
Thank you for visiting.
That's not what I wanted. There's nothing on the promenade, boy.
You have received a new message.
See. See how that goes. Excuse me, let me look at the messages. Oh, Tally. Okay. Do it for Thane. Okay. See, there we go. We just have to meet everybody at this point. Okay. Let's start meeting everybody. Just save my go for last. Let's do a service first. It doesn't seem fun. Let's get that kind of thing out of the way.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help.
True.
You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest.
Good speech, Shepard.
Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under
That's so
control.
that you do that.
It's strange, but the last word I label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Come on, guess.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime.
Smart.
Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Poliat, do you,
Okay.
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
Yes, it will, Thane.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
They're me again, my friend. Let's go check these messages, guys. Is it upstairs? Where's this thing at? The heck? This is messages. Here? It's a big TV, bro.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision.
How did you record this on?
It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways. But it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well.
Yeah, well.
As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat.
That's good.
I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch.
What's next?
Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't
I
get
suppose
these.
communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments.
That's good.
I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you.
This is sad. Stupid. Oh, I'm skipping these messages
I
from
have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Light the shade of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico, and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us.
That'd been cool.
The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. And Kolyat. I love him. That means I must trust him.
Well, you didn't die in hospital at least.
Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
That's heartbreaking. Thanks for that, Kolyat. We also need to talk to Edie and Tally. And we gotta go meet Jacob. So we'll do that. This is because there's gonna be a lot of talk in this one. This is saying your goodbyes to the crew before the final mission.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Shopping? I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Don't do it, Shep.
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value.
Okay.
Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
Probably.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Start with something both of you can enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium. Here, the 2187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour.
Don't do
making
that.
it the most powerful sports sky car in its class.
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood pumping.
5-year warranty. Replacement part.
No, wait!
I fail to see what is wrong.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt them. You want to rent it.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a weekend, then.
Yeah.
Who's next?
That's
You
better.
are. Close your eyes.
Yeah, buy me someone next to you. Buy me a ring. Uh-oh. Joker's gonna be pissed.
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
Oh. Alright, let's see what Tally has to say. Then can meet up with Jacob. Hey, did Saeed. I think we almost may be done. I can actually get to the party. What we got, Tally?
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
Okay.
You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony.
Cool names.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did.
What? You've never? How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
Movie night, huh?
We can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
You can get gears?
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
This is ridiculous.
Every time my
So
friends
freaking
and I
mean.
sleep over. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
I want you to see behind
Cool.
this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
Oh, gosh, she's gonna die.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
Infection for 3 weeks. Sounds like stunt doubles or CGI they can do in this world. They risk this poor lady's health for a scene. Don't they have a union in this world? Galaxy? They got pay, medical bills paid for. Where's Jacob at? Okay.
After that mission, the ex-Cerberus guy was bragging about how...
Ex-Cerberus. Okay. What up, Jacob?
Hey, Shepard, over here. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you.
What's up?
What's up?
You called me.
Little R&R. You?
Exactly. Same thing.
Hey, Jacob, I'm out of credits.
Who are they?
Yeah, kids?
Parents are MIA. Volunteered to take them on for the weekend, get their minds off things. What about us, Shepard? There's got to be a game of skill in there with our names on it.
Let's do it.
Great.
You just be mean to you, Hoko, and be like, he thinks you like horrible.
This is your game of skill?
Now, Shepard, I'll try not to embarrass you.
Really? Trash talk? At Shattered Ezo?
Hell yeah, my pride is on the line. Also, these kids look up to me, so I have to take you down.
You're gonna take me down? I don't think so.
Well, step up, Shepard. Although it might be tough not having your squad to carry you.
You're on.
Ooh.
No pressure, Shepard. These people already idolize you. So when you choke, it won't matter.
You're crowding me.
Am I? My bad. Stand back, everyone. Shepard needs extra room to make the magic happen.
Ready?
Should put him. I don't know.
Let's do this.
Should just annihilate him. I'm talking a lot of smack.
Glad none of your friends are here to see your humiliation.
That's good, something.
Yes!
That all you got?
Check it out, Shepard. Feel that? That's the feeling of doom.
Never mind. I got this. You crying yet, Jacob?
Yeah.
Whoa, killed it!
Seriously.
Yeah! Jacob wins!
Good for you, kid.
Congrats,
Good for you.
Jacob.
Damn it.
You probably let me win. Come on, Shepard. Let's grab some food.
I'll be honest with you,
I'm
yeah,
buying.
on that one. You won fair and square. Do with that as you wish. I'll get out of here.
The real difficulty, of course, would be getting the hijacked to
Does anyone else need to see me before we can get this party started? Oh, no, we're good. If you tell me go to the strip.
You have received a new message.
Some Papa wants to see me. I hope it's not Somalia and stuff. I haven't seen her. Seen a few people really. This could just go on and on. Oh! 4 more people. Oh. Let's go and check. Okay. Caden. I'm gonna hang out. What do you wanna do? What? Oh, I have to go with this one? Who cares? Oh, Grunt. What did you do? See what she wants.
I came as quickly as I could. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I didn't mean to worry you. When I saw you were on the Citadel, I wanted to see you again.
We've said our farewells, Shepard.
Okay.
Are we gonna stand on formalities? These big picture windows remind me of our talks in the Normandy's observation lounge.
This view doesn't have quite the same effect as a galaxy of stars, but I can see where it might make one sentimental.
It was a good convo. Glad we're
I
here.
also enjoyed our talks, Shepard. Very much.
Hey, look what I found. An old issue of Justicar Heroes, May 2140. It says that you personally lifted 50 refugees across a raging floodplain on Nevos after smugglers blew up a dam.
That news source has been known to exaggerate.
So you didn't almost drown while saving a child who had been torn from her mother's grasp?
The smugglers were not so lucky that I survived.
Are there more stories like this?
Perhaps. You might be amused by the June 2085 issue, Justicar Samara, Cold-Blooded Justice Runs Hot. It is not so difficult for me to find stories of your exploits.
Nah, I don't got much. Got one hero thing, then save the galaxy
You are
twice.
remarkable, Shepard. When the vids sing your praises and call you a hero, does it make you blush? Do you agree? What do you feel?
It's humbling. But honestly, if people feel that I'm making a difference, that bolsters me, my team, and our efforts.
Not the answer.
What now?
I am content as we are, Shepard. Let us sit a while longer, even if there is nothing to say.
Okay. That's a good one. Next. Let's knocking these people off all to do. The episode with no fighting. Just talking and partying. Oh, eventually going to party.
Hey, Shepard, I'm starving. What do you got?
We're heading out, Caden.
You want to have steaks out?
Apollos. I'm gonna cook.
Oh, no. Really?
Come on.
You have steak out, Shepard.
You want me to sit there and watch you cook?
You're not watching me cook. You're helping me drink beer. Now sit your ass down.
What are we having?
Steak.
Indian delicacy of some sort?
Sure.
I think it's on the goddamn cutting board.
We have, beef, we have bacon, we have beer. The foods of my people. Wish me luck.
Oh, Canada.
If you need luck to cook us dinner, we're screwed.
Screwed? Oh, you hurt me, Shepard. Relax. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna
Guess we'll find out. So, remember how I saved the Citadel? And then, well, you weren't there. I survived a suicide mission? All these close calls I've had, only to be taken out by dinner.
You really don't trust him.
Can it at least be quick and painless?
Damn, Shep.
Funny. You think I hauled your butt out of the fire all those times just to poison you here now?
I just took down my clone. I gotta figure anything's possible.
Huh.
Do we have hot sauce?
You did cook that pretty quickly, I'm not gonna lie.
That was great.
Still waiting for the botulism to kick in.
Damn, Shep.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Actually, it was pretty good. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm
time.
an enigma. I've got skills.
Oh, what?
I mean, for example, fist fight, me and James, I'd win, right?
Probably not.
What if I fought dirty?
Yeah, probably. Or you just make him angry. We don't like him when he's angry. Big pissed off James. Alright, what you gotta say?
You sure you want to leave that
What
here?
the heck is it?
I can't very well bring it back to the Normandy.
Yes,
I
you
have
can.
nowhere to put it.
Don't you have a barrack?
This place is amazing. Puts the prefabs back on Horizon to shame. And it has a hot tub.
Go ahead.
Cheers!
Are we going in the hot tub, or is she just going in the hot tub and we're just to hang out somewhere?
Oh, this is lovely. And good for the sinuses. I might not even need my antihistamine tonight.
Your what?
It's a pill.
Why don't you
I'm
stand
allergic to dust and cats.
outside the bathroom?
And public speaking. I take a proton pump inhibitor for my stomach too. And an inhaler for asthma.
Dang.
You have everything you need to stay healthy?
Just about. The only medication I can't find is sucrocapsinol. My family doctor prescribed it for my headaches.
Sucrocapsinol? That's a sugar pill, trainer. A placebo.
Oh, that sneaky bastard. And now that you've told me, it probably wouldn't work anyway. There was some scented bath oil out there somewhere. Could you grab it?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thanks. Eyes are over here and up here. Hey, do you have a loofah?
A loofah. This is Anderson's apartment, remember? I highly doubt he has a...
Found one. Somebody left an overnight bag with toiletries and massage oils and, you know, girly stuff. Do you know who Kay Sanders is? She has great taste in adjustable massage ones.
Hey. Get. Go Anderson. Okay. Then go see about Krogan. Be back. I'll be back again. Where was the guy for him? Purchase by supplies. We can actually purchase it. Very grimy move, by the way, on this game. Lying like that. You know something to speak to?
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
Uh-oh. It's a good sign. Hey, Grunt.
Grunt. Anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call, straighten this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
It's alright.
It's okay. I'll vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, sir.
What did you do?
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
But you were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, you know, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is CSEC here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
Before I sign you up, everybody walked away from this in one piece, right?
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine. Hospital's seen better days, though.
That's fine.
Right. Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope. It didn't work out.
Jeez.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
Okay, sorry for asking.
In the Presidium?
Yeah.
That's my Krogan.
When CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of Ringcall at it. Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire.
Okay, fair enough.
The CSEC guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
Because I was on fire. You know, from the car.
My bad.
Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Right. Sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Let me handle this. Officer, this Krogan is part of a secret Spectre task force. Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
Nice.
Operation Fire Cobra Claw.
Don't ask.
That's right. I can take it from here. Send me the bill for any damages.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer.
See, that's why you should have stuck with me this game.
So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
I love you, Grunt.
Fair enough. Now can we start this freaking party? There's a mob we have to talk to. It's not like it's a jammer though. Somebody go by, I have to dance.
You have received a new message.
Alright. Run as fast as I can. Can't just give them all at once. Let me knock them out. I gotta do them 4 at a time. Oh, pencil me in. Careful night out. Okay. Night out with Miranda. Hanging out with the crew and party night, hanging out with the crew. That's what I call the video. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I ain't dressing. I'm keeping. This is me dressed up. I look good. Got my freaking best jacket on. I don't hate on the jacket. It's a casino. Casinos are lost this one, right?
How did you get your lead actor to work with a live hijacker?
I guess say it like that.
No funny business.
I don't know. I wouldn't dream of it. Miranda? What you got for us? Oh, I did dress up. Hey, you in the red dress.
Miranda?
You clean up well, Shepard.
Thanks.
Thought we might try an evening out.
Works for me.
Sounds like you have some time to catch your breath.
I do, just not used to it. Feeling a bit lost. It's kind of sad, really.
Why?
I got to thinking we needed a break. No point saving the galaxy if we can't enjoy it once in a while.
I have to say I'm a bit surprised.
I thought you might be. I can be, severe.
Yeah.
You're focused. Believe me, I understand.
I was thinking about our talk earlier, about having a normal life. Damn, I'm not very good at this.
Fine.
Truth is, Shepard, I'm not very good at being normal either. Bit of a disaster, really.
I get it.
Don't think Shepard is
Need a
either.
little practice.
Any ideas?
Look around you. It's a room full of great ideas.
Here? It's nothing but alcohol, gambling, and wasting time. Right. Need more wine.
There you go.
Bring the lady more wine.
Please.
Oh god. I'm gonna regret this.
Maybe.
We're just friends out on the town. What's the worst that can happen? Come on, partner. Let's start some trouble.
Get my crew to unwind a little bit before I send them to the almost to Mars. Ah. That's all I want to say. So I'll hit the ground running after this part. I think it's a race to the end basically at that point. Finish this game and then we'll finish the Mass Effect trilogy. I remembered recently that I haven't played this game forever. I was like, I need to just finish it, man. So it doesn't get the most people join during the video, but still would like to have the whole series completed. I'll go back, cut it down a little bit in the future. Give like little parts of like just that hang out with Miranda and all that kind of stuff. I just get little quick vids on things. This is good. Now we can have a party.
A few months ago, I had
a... Okay.
Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the strip first.
Think we may maybe we could do this now. We should be able to, because we did all of the other side projects. It looks like it was upstairs with 100 points, so we're gonna go check upstairs. I wish it would just tell me where. Bye? 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 Bye?
I'm telling you, the Ground 7 is like the Commander Shepard of guns. Even
Excuse me?
I never even equipped.
Excuse me? Oh no. Bye? No. Look at there. Hey, you know how I get party on?
And then I take your home girl.
Good night.
That was fun.
No, you're not gonna start an arcade, let's be honest here.
You learn to play like that. Mostly through observation. Your matches are a special education.
Maybe you got anything?
Great prizes! You could win!
Could. Really could. Not going to. But I could. What the heck was your Papyrus Blast?
That's recruit reading. Which gun to use for best armor penetration. As if anyone carries two guns anymore.
I'm like playing a game where I have to do all this.
Or just overload them, sure. And if you come up against a marauder, you detonate your tech armor.
Exactly. Wait, what? Welcome to Castle Arcade.
Thanks.
Good night.
So can we expect more Elton Shakespeare from you?
Probably not. Traffic. Dang it, that's what we needed. We're missing somebody, I knew it. Sure.
Enjoying your shore leave, Javik?
I have been asked to take part in a feat. I am told it is a great honor and will boost morale for the war.
So do it.
Who says it will?
Commander Shepard, I didn't realize you were coming too. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. You can play yourself.
Who's gonna play me before?
The Prothean is on set. Someone tell the stunt double he's been demoted. We have the real Shepard now.
Sorry.
All right, places everyone. Quickly, quickly.
It's probably
Cue
all
the
excited.
backdrop. Roll cameras.
What is this?
And action. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming. The urgent hour of doom, which we all urgently face, draws near. Urgently so.
Very urgently.
But there is hope. The council understands you recently found a Prothean in a refrigerator and defrosted him.
That's one way to say it.
Yeah. He was in the freezer, right behind the Varen roast.
Ah, you die now! Not yet. That line comes later. The Vorcha Councilor will kindly refrain from further interruptions.
I believe I've been misinformed about the purpose of this vid.
Now then, O wise Prothean Elder, what wisdom of the ages can you share with
We're
us?
gonna beat these guys up.
Salarian kidney is best served at room temperature. It is even better when the Salarian is still alive. The
Okay.
fear adds spice.
Prothean don't like you.
Did someone say Prothean? This one is familiar with enkindling. This one has enkindled multiple females across the galaxy.
Okay. Now it's a party.
Blasto, about time you showed up. The galaxy is under attack by Reapers. If only someone had warned us about them years ago.
If only.
This one tried. This one was ignored. This one's efforts fell on obstructed.
Actually, that was me. Sovereign, Saren. You might have heard of them?
Yes, and Blasto here destroyed half the Citadel, putting them down. But even he's just one Hanar.
And now we've asked Commander Shepard and his Prothean partner here to assist.
That's what we do, I
This
guess.
one did not read that far into the script. This one does not share top billing.
Wait, what? But it's Blasto 7. Blasto goes to war? Think of the children.
In my cycle, your kind were nothing more than appetizers. Would you prefer to be boiled or fried?
Prothean
Fried?
don't like you.
This one has found his motivation. Very well. Commander Shepard and Prothean partner of undetermined ethnic origin. Welcome to the Spectre Club.
I've been in the club for 3 years now.
Bam to the lady.
Correct. But you are not an Ultra Spectre Elite 4000 Deluxe. This one is a 7000. This one has less recoil and faster load time.
Where is the airlock so I may throw you out of it?
We don't have a prop for that. Cue the sound effects. Change the backdrop.
Look! It's Sombra's half-brother Sluggard! And he's looking for some payback.
Cue the stunt double.
Is that me?
Your line. Say your line. You die now!
Great.
Oh no! The Vorcha Councilor is indoctrinated!
This one is the hero of the Citadel. This one has an incendiary projectile with the Councilor's name on it.
This one is the hero of the Citadel. I'll handle it.
This one insists.
This one doesn't care.
This one wishes he was still frozen in a refrigerator.
Oh, you just killed him.
May we go now, Commander?
You took my shine, but yeah, alright.
Strike the set! Telcasting will need a new Vorcha. Prepare for Blasto 8. Blasto cures the genophage.
Alright, now I gotta go back and make sure there's no freaking things in the private terminal. In that script, they're gonna be in everything, man. Macbeth. Shavik. It's fun. We should do plays more often together. Psych. Any messages?
Commander, if you would like to begin the party, you will need to purchase supplies on the strip first.
You good?
I have already
Okay.
placed credits in your account for this purpose.
Yes. Maybe party time, party time. I'm not gonna say that because you're getting my hopes up and it just doesn't happen. So we'll see what else we got. We never use that arena. There we. Got a power supply too.
sure you'll be satisfied with our products.
So sure.
I had this perfect spot. Long sight lines, good cover, no way to get flanked.
Okay. Nobody here has some supplies from my party.
Oh, he came round once I explained the hijack.
This is great for me.
They'll work marvelously together. Once the hijack.
Tragically, I am dead, Horatio. Wretched queen, and you. You that look pale and tremble at this chance, that are but mute.
So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
So you detonate your tech armor in emergencies?
You do crazy stuff.
Surrounded by husks, tech armor.
Stay out of trouble.
Aye.
Stay out of trouble.
I'm trying.
Used to be a good avenger was all a soldier needed.
Trying to have some fun. It's not working out for me in life. It is what it is at this point.
Listen, I can tell you. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got limited stock on a few special things.
At least they're ex-Cerberus. You know they were always a little crazy. One of my
Is there anything in here that I need to do?
I find your lack of respect for the exalted patriarch very disturbing.
Live Baron race starts in 5 minutes. Place your bets.
What should we do first?
Nothing. Wait for what? This is the party? Joker?
I was here when Cerberus attacked, and I don't remember seeing you. I think I caught a glimpse of Commander Shepard fighting over by the elevator bay, though.
Well, yeah, Shepard was protecting the council, but I had my own problems to deal with. You see, I was down by the docking bay near CSEC headquarters.
Ha! Commander Shepard is chasing the council! This is our chance!
Oh shit! Cerberus!
Ha ha ha! It's Joker! He can barely walk! How's he going to stop us?
Your Chris is coming out. Take him out, Joker. I like this version.
Like this. It's joking time. Oh, we were fools to underestimate Joker! Oh no! Yes, you were.
Oh, well, there's some about them. That's it. Solid effort.
That's right! You just landed on the island of Dr. Me!
On the Dr. Me.
And that's pretty much how it happened. Which is why you should comp my drinks.
No.
Oh, come on!
I barely believe what they're saying about Shepard. You? I don't think so.
It's messed up.
Okay, trying not to be offended there. Look, if Shepard were here... Shepard!
Got your back, buddy.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I'll vouch for my pilot.
You did enough for me.
Jeff Moreau is a hero. Everyone in this room owes him their lives, myself included.
I'm so sorry, Commander. I had no idea. Drinks are on me, Lieutenant.
You earned it.
Thanks, Commander.
You can pay me back later.
Pay you back what? Yeah, get someone free drinks and tell them pay you back later? It's messed up.
What can I get for you?
That it? That's all the parts person needed? Wow. This whole time? You went on like a crazy man? Just to go ball and buy it? So when you was booze? Guess that's already gonna need for party, isn't it? Makes sense. Alright, we'll allow it.
Yes, I know that's where we met, but
But what? Furthest begin the convo 18 times. Finish it.
Looks exactly the same as the others.
Okay. Party time? Living la vida loca? Send invites to the party. Bow, bow, bow. Cliff?
Commander, I see you have purchased the necessary party supplies. When you are ready, you can send invitations from your private terminal.
Send the invites.
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
Go
I
mad.
think it's time to blow off some steam.
Excellent choice, Commander. Allow me to queue up a series of popular nightclub tracks and drink lists. I will also modify my appearance to be more festive.
What are you gonna do? You're a ball. You gonna be like a disco? You know what? No, I won't be offended.
Hey, come on in. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the invite.
Make yourselves at home.
Well, good.
Thank you.
Alright. A nice hello.
Count on it.
Are you drunk? It's the moment we've been waiting for, peeps.
Man, this music is hot. The right music sets the tone for the whole party, right, Esteban?
Sure. My parties are always a little hit and miss, to be honest.
Stick with me, bud. I'm a party legend. Back in school, they called me Party Vega.
That's a little lame.
I ran with a simple crowd.
Let's join in.
Hey, Shepard. You gonna have a drink?
Sure. How's everyone doing?
Ask me after 5 more of these.
As long as you keep control of those biotics of yours.
So what does happen to a biotic when they're completely borracho?
Stick around, Muscles. Maybe you'll find out.
Yeah, muscles. I like that.
Hey, thanks for doing this. I kind of needed to unwind a bit,
I
even
do.
for a night.
I think we've all learned to rest.
That we have, Cortez.
Here's to taking a damn break.
I missed that conversation.
I can't get over the size of this apartment. The electric bill alone could have paid for my college tuition.
Or funded the war.
Or made a nice down payment on one of those Atlas mechs. Always wanted one.
Or put an air conditioner in this suit. You have no idea how hot it gets.
Oh, guys.
So, Shepard, you can serve this swill, but can you drink it?
Someone has to drive you all home.
Are we sure the Normandy is still there? Has anyone else tried to steal it?
That's not me, so
Do you
no.
still have your toothbrush?
We can always get another Norman. Call up Service
That's all it's done for.
and ask them to please build us the SR3.
But wouldn't that require you to change your name? Tali Zora von Normandy SR3.
It's Vas Normandy. Von means one who has a weak bladder, which feels appropriate right about now.
There you go.
We've seen a lot of good times on the old girl.
That we have, indeed.
Here, here.
Some of you more than others. I'm just honored to have squeaked in.
To the Normandy.
And to falling in love with the ship's captain.
Hey, get.
Hi. I'm trying to socialize. I'm not particularly good at it.
Not much for big parties?
Well, if I know people, sure, but some of your friends are legends. I can't just ask if they've tried the hummus.
Yeah, you
Also,
can.
Dr. Chuckwas apologizes for not being here. It's some emergency medical consult on the Citadel. She sent some fancy liquor though. It was great. Wish you could have had some.
Oh, thanks.
This is nice. I don't spend much time with everyone like this. As friends. Of course, if you wanted to steal me away later, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, goop shot. Maybe the thumbnail. Look at here.
You know why Cerberus is gonna lose? Demographics. You recruit a guy who's 20 and got no life, he'll work his ass off for the cause. But do you see any old people in Cerberus? Any families? No. There's no future in a terrorist group.
And sure they pay, but you ever bring up vacation time? There was a brick wall.
That reminds me, I heard you're going to be a father. Congratulations.
Jeez.
Yeah? Thanks. Be lying if I said I wasn't scared.
You'll do great. You're a protector. That goes a long way.
How about you, Joker? How would you turn Cerberus around?
Yeah,
I
bud.
made Cerberus popular. Big propaganda campaign, like I was running for president. Fundraising dinners, shaking hands, kissing babes.
I think the expression you want is kissing babies.
I know what I said.
Good for you, man.
You know, I miss the days when Cerberus was just hilariously incompetent. You know, when you two ran things.
Excuse me?
The only thing I was in charge of was the Lazarus Project, which, you will note, was very successful.
Hey,
Yeah, she has a
Commander,
point there.
this is Cerberus. We were studying some Rachni, and they got loose and killed all our guys. Can you take care of that? It's one system over from where we hooked some guy up to the Geth, who then got loose and killed all our guys.
They did rack up quite a body count. At least back then, it was usually their own bodies.
We knew some cells were bad, but the Alliance and the Council weren't doing anything. And we were doing good work.
But we did bring Commander Shepard back.
That's true.
After taking down the collectors, I cut ties with Cerberus, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
For which we thank you.
Jeff, do you remember that I am also a Cerberus project?
Yeah, man, we're in bad company here. How you like my party?
Edie, up for some bad examples of human behavior?
I think you mean examples of bad human behavior.
Just a hint. Grammar correction? Not the best icebreaker.
Thanks for inviting me, Shepard. It's nice to see you like this.
How do you like the new crew?
You always attract the best.
Have fun.
I do.
You bet I will.
Joker.
Commander, weird to see everybody here together.
It is a lot.
Well, weird, but good. Nice to know it's not always arm wrestling Reapers with us. Anyway, thanks for putting it together. I'll try not to be too embarrassing.
Man, do your thing. So I miss any individual conversations.
Prothean gatherings were nothing like this. We considered the future and respected the dead.
Some of my war guys up here, huh?
There's usually more yelling and cursing
Chaos
at
would be
any
up there too.
gatherings I go to.
Yeah. Get a bunch of Krogan together and things always get fun. And probably broken.
That sounds more like it.
You're right. These things are better when you have redundant systems and natural plate armor.
Can't argue with that.
What we got, guys?
So who is strongest? You or the tank brain?
Yeah, I'm plenty curious myself.
What'd I miss?
My mind's on Rex.
Wants to know who would win in a fight between me and Rex.
You gotta admit, Shepard, it's a good question.
Not for this
It
house.
is a good question.
No, it isn't. Baby Pyjak here wouldn't stand a chance.
Don't listen to this fossil. The only thing he could defeat is a glass of warm milk.
Ha! I got head lice bigger than you, Junior.
You boys done talking?
Yeah. Only one way to settle this.
We're gonna do. Oh, okay. Now it's a party. Rex, you gonna let the sand?
Now the party's starting.
There you go.
Another time, guys. I don't have time to buy new furniture.
Ah, just when it was getting good.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Reminds me of Cora's den. Haven't been back there in a while.
Nope.
In my cycle,
Too many people in one room risk the high casualty rate if attacked. We should all be careful.
We should. I think one good company here.
50,000 years from now, no one will remember this party. What is the point?
Oh, you're fun to hang out with.
I wonder if there's anything stronger behind the bar. Too many things to break in here. Could be a fun party.
Go enjoy it.
What kind of music is this? That's not that club crap, is it?
It is. I'm glad you know. You don't have to be mean about it though. Oh, that's up here. Oh, I'm not checking the bathrooms for people. Let them go to the bathroom in peace, Shepard. I have to check if anyone's here. Let's keep going, don't I? I have to talk to Glyph. This big ass closet, bro.
I must admit, I still feel like something of an outsider. You all have such a history with Shepard.
It's mostly a lot of running and shooting, and usually somewhere in there a button needs pushing, but Shepard always hogs that part.
Sure.
Yes, a history of close calls, narrow escapes, and more near-death encounters than I care to remember. Working with Shepard reminded me of my younger days, running with mercenaries, blowing things up with mercenaries, and occasionally sleeping with mercenaries.
There you go.
I remember first meeting Shepard. All I kept thinking was, I hope he took a shower, because my filter needs replacing, and humans carry a lot of germs.
Okay.
And 3 years later, here you are, drinking his alcohol through a straw. I'd call that progress.
Thanks, Leo.
Something to look forward to then.
Thanks, Leo. Okay. Oh, he has a bow tie on. Look at that Glyph. With his bow tie.
Your guests appear to be getting rowdy, Commander. Would you like me to change the intensity of the atmosphere?
Let's get loud.
Party's just starting. Let's turn it up.
At your service, Commander.
I heard there's a big party in there. Can we come in?
No, you can't. Go away.
How's it going over here?
You can't come in. It's going good.
I see that. Anyone interesting trying to get in?
Not really. No. Get lost.
Alright, never mind. Don't let them in.
No.
You should maybe let me decide that.
Huh? Okay, but I'm telling you, it's ugly out there.
It can't be that bad. Hello?
Never mind. Don't let them in. Do your thing.
Grunt? Keep up the good work.
Will do. I told you already. No! Yes, I like pie. And no, you can't come in.
Good try, though.
Hey, Shepard, thanks for the invite. Never been to a human party before. I've had lots to drink. And look at me. Still standing.
I'm gonna get these guys
Ever
messed
seen
up.
a Krogan drink so much they get sick on your floor? I'm here to make sure that dream comes true.
That's what I like to hear.
I could stop bullets with my mind.
I got to that point, then I halfway.
You guys, I love you guys. No, listen, okay? No, really. Okay?
He have messed up this Grogan, and I'm here for it. This is a combo I'm not looking forward to having.
Hey,
Some of these favorites.
we never really talked about it, but you and me have a lot in common.
Get in there, bud.
Of course we do. We're both hunters, right?
I suppose we are.
And, well, and we're both good looking.
Go for it, bud.
Hello, Shepard. Zaid was just keeping me company.
I heard.
Hello there.
You're admiring the art?
Beauty, as they say, is in the eye of the beholder. Hey, Shepard. Hey, beautiful.
What do you think, Samara?
Hang on. Don't get all snooty on me. I didn't say I didn't like it. I do like it, actually.
If I'm completely honest, I'm not sure what it is. I like the way the colors blend and the depth of the... Actually, I have no idea what I'm saying.
It makes me feel uneasy. Like when you're alone in the dark, lying in wait, and a cold wind
I might be screwing up his game.
your face like the kiss of death.
You are a complicated individual.
Maybe not. Maybe he's killing it.
You bet you're sweet as sorry ass.
Okay, I'll leave it on that note.
So, you're leading the Grissom Academy students? Yeah. That a problem? Just a surprise. Your psych profile suggested you were mainly interested in yourself.
There we go.
You're telling me I'm only interested in myself? Oh, that's just fucking perfect.
Ooh.
Did it occur to you that maybe I'm trying to grow as a goddamn person?
Oh, I could tell you were growing. I assumed it was whatever that is you're wearing.
Oh, these? Well, yeah. They were strapped down with a leather belt before. It's kind of a stupid move to show off your rack in the middle of a maximum security prison ship.
I never had the pleasure.
You'd never survive. You might break a nail.
Oh, this is a cat fight.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
You're a spoiled rich girl cheerleader.
Victim.
Test tube clone princess.
I think it's past your bedtime.
Oh, did I hit a nerve? I didn't get to read your
Ooh.
psych profile.
This is a heated one. Hey. How you
Ladies,
doing?
I see we've all gotten enough to drink.
Relax, Shepard. I'm not gonna smear the walls with her this time.
That's good.
And I couldn't possibly think of anything worse to do to her than that haircut.
Hey, cheerleader. My hair and I have been fighting brutes and marauders on the front lines of this war.
She has a
Meanwhile,
point there.
you got your big bubbly butt kicked by some guy with a sword.
You see, Shepard? Best of friends.
Honestly, I thought it might help if you two just kissed and got it over with.
What?
I mean, this is all just sexual tension, right?
Jack probably likes it.
Biotics, forceful personalities, confident in their sexuality.
You are shitting me.
Oh my god.
You are a terrible human being, Shepard. I need another drink.
One for me too. No ice.
There you go.
Don't worry, Shepard. The cheerleader and I are just messing around.
You sure? You two seem pretty serious.
Nah. She fights better when she's pissed off. I'm just trying to keep her
I'm
prone.
not fighting. This is my club music. Doesn't sound too clubby.
Worst planet to get shot down over? We're talking pre-war?
Pre-war, life-bearing worlds only.
I'm going with Tariq. Garden World, yes, but it's got those chlorine swamps.
I will see your Tariq and raise you Azoria, home of toxic spores and athlete's lung.
Neither of you'd last a day on Tuchanka. And Tuchanka supports life.
I think you meant to say consumes.
Got him.
That's the point. It's got critters that'll rip your guts out.
Well, assuming it's a crash in the Kodiak, I'll have my arms locker. Bring on the wildlife.
Let's try the conversation.
Hey
What up,
guys,
everybody?
Dr. Chop.
No worries, this is fun for us. So, you don't have a sidearm under your pilot's chair?
The weapons locker is on the bridge, practically right there.
A weapon you can't get to is no weapon at all. When's the last time you trained with a handgun?
Sometime before I got the ass-kicking robot as my co-pilot.
That's no good. What if you have to save Edie someday?
Unacceptable. You should always train. Pilots are warriors too.
You know what this is? It's a man emergency. Take this kid out back and make
no.
him do target practice.
Rex. No.
Exactly. Some range time will fix you up. Right, Commander?
You are not taking me shooting. My testosterone levels are plenty high. I fly a deadly war machine, remember?
Joko saves
Joker's
Normandy.
body count is plenty high. You don't need to take him anywhere.
This is not about me knocking Joker. This is about being prepared for the worst.
Man, I didn't hear of any gunplay when Rex grabbed your shuttle on Sirkesh.
If there had been, I'd have killed our best shot at an alliance with the Krogan.
You mean you would have wounded it? Ah,
Then maybe we should drink. To brains as well as guns.
Done.
I'm just saying, Joker's did save Normandy.
I'd better see you out on the dance floor later.
We'll see.
Absolutely.
Let's
Biotics
sing
are
tally.
impressive. I'm not saying they aren't.
You're just saying that they're not that impressive.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just
Not the
saying.
group, James.
Oh, shit.
No, it's fine. I'm sure no one here is insulted.
Only a little. Maybe. I'm just saying. What I'm trying to say is, I mean, check out these guns.
Wait.
Biotics can't give you this kind of fine instrument. The peak physical.
You just work out for those. It's not like you use guns for that.
Okay, you work for it. I get that.
I'll have you know that my physical conditioning is top rate.
I mean it. Check me out.
Is there more to your argument?
Oh, James. What have you got us into?
Hey, what's going on here? Everyone playing nice?
Of course, Shepard. James was just explaining how physical conditioning trumps biotics.
Really?
Oof.
You going there, James?
Come on, Loco. You have to go with me on this one. Biotics are strong, but unpredictable. All that cooling down.
Shepard, where did you find this guy?
A person can improve their physique, but biotics, they are what they
I
are.
did 183
And what about our poor friends stuck
pull-ups
with
to
blood and
show this guy out physically.
Wait, what? You're not talking about me, are you? I mean, I may be L2, but I've worked very hard. And now I can read.
Really? That's... no.
That's a bit strange.
Okay, maybe it's not conditioning exactly. Maybe it's just the condition of one James Bacon. Check it out. This guy here never has to cool down. In fact, the hotter, the better.
Wait, we're still talking about combat, right?
Hilarious.
Oh no. Oh no. I gotta spell my go.
James, this is a no-brainer. Biotics win hands down. We're talking about harnessing dark energy here.
Yeah, I hear you.
Look around you. That had to be an argument you couldn't win.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, well, you win some, you lose.
Sorry, James. I'm kind of with
Okay.
you, but
More drinks? Snacks?
I ain't going
Help
with the
yourself.
party. I'm gonna tell you a girl that, hey, I think you've been into
Hey.
isn't as good.
Need me to do anything? Food run, change the music, check on ice.
I need you to relax and have a good time.
Okay, you're the boss. Hey, maybe I'll cook something.
That's fine.
Caden, just relax.
How's the cook with man cook? Go really in on this cooking, man.
Specialist trainer, may I ask you a question?
You can ask me anything, Edie.
When you believed me to be a simple VI, you made comments about my voice.
There we go.
Oh no.
Should I find somewhere else to be?
No. I wanted to ask you about... weren't you saying something about the Normandy's drive core?
There we go.
No.
Could you?
I wish to understand why you find my voice sexually attractive.
There we go.
Oh, that was a while ago. I can't even remember what I said exactly.
She does.
Would you like me to play back my recordings of your statements?
Do it.
Told you.
Tolly, please stop helping.
Oh,
What's wrong, you two?
I am asking Specialist Trainer about why she found my voice sexually attractive.
fair question.
This is a really good cheese, Shepard. I put some in through the filters. Is it organic?
On one occasion,
I believe so.
you said that you wanted to, quote, pin my voice against the wall and run your tongue along its collarbone.
Well, there's a context.
Wow.
You were talking about quantum entanglement.
Okay.
And I didn't
Gotta do
know
a thing.
you were an AI.
There's some kind of herb in the cheese that I can't quite place. Is it sage or basil?
Hopefully
Anyway,
basil.
I was just joking. You know, stress of the retrofits and...
I like these couches.
Really? My diagnostics suggested that you were genuinely aroused.
It's
Dang, Terrence.
You have diagnostics. Cerberus programmed you to check body language.
I get more reliable results measuring pupil dilation and thermal readings of erogenous zones.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Now it's a party.
Wait, this
Again.
is dextro cheese, right? Kira, did I forget to scan the cheese? This is why I don't drink.
Fair is fair, trainer. Edie has a right to ask about what you said.
I was very interested in Trainer's
I like
ability
Shepard
to
being a little
develop sexual
insecure.
feelings for what was, at the time, a bodiless voice.
You are all terrible.
Here's what it is, man.
Edie, I apologize for saying that I wanted to roll naked with your voice in certain sheets.
Oh, I was not offended. In fact, it was flattering.
Even the part where I wanted to grab your voice by the hair and nibble my way down its back.
I do not,
Yeah.
in fact, remember you saying that, Samantha.
Oh, that wasn't out loud. Never mind.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to run a toxin treatment program, so I don't die.
Sounds fair.
I'm just going to sit here quietly and hope someone changes the subject.
Awkward?
Awkward.
Keep doing you, Tally. Keep doing you. Touchy glyphs. I think we're done with this party. This atmosphere.
What was the name? Yeah.
Hey,
Your
okay.
guests appear to be enjoying themselves, Commander. What shall I do now?
Let's turn up the music and get some people dancing.
Let's move it,
Very
man.
good, Commander.
Up it up.
I have had little opportunity to use my bounce and spin functionality.
Use it. Let's get them hype, man. Let's try and get them raving here.
Jeff,
Yes, Edie.
at social events like this, it is customary to dance with friends or loved ones. Would you dance with me?
It's gonna take a lot more than a polite request to make that happen.
Come on, Jeff. That's what I've been looking for.
Talking in your sleep that would make for a highly amusing extranet video.
Okay, that's cheating.
Come on, Jeff.
So we won't dance with you, huh?
Hello, Shepard. You will not.
Well, I will.
Alright. Don't break your bones. Keep it up. By shaking your hand. We're really carrying this gag on a long time.
Seriously, though, don't go there.
Well, then maybe you should dance with him.
Other people are dancing, Jeff.
Yes, they are. And I am sitting here enjoying my drink.
Joker.
No.
Come on.
No.
That's an order. I got you free drinks. You owed me.
Fine.
Yes! Oh boy. Playing with. See, I'm a great wingman. Go on, man.
Dancing during wartime wastes precious energy.
Can't dance myself. I move like a greased one-legged Varan. Not a pretty picture.
That's you drinking, though. Well, wartime buddies.
Trevor!
So here's where the party's at.
Goddamn right. Come to hang out with the popular kids, Shepard.
Easier to talk back here. What do you think of the music? Great? Bad? What? Not as good as in your cycle, eh, Javik? Am I right?
Not even remotely.
Knew it.
Oh,
Nailed it.
we can leg wrestle later. Perfect end to a perfect evening.
Sure, absolutely.
I'll look for you later then, maybe. I got a miss.
Fair enough. There's enough bathrooms here. Anything extra? You seen Grunt? He's not dancing, no way. Upstairs. Uh-oh. This wall threw me off. Where is he? Oh no.
Grunt, you okay?
What?
We've all been there once.
I got 5 credits.
Excellent. Go back to sleep.
I'm gonna take a photo. It'll be a great photo one day post.
Sure is.
Don't flood my house.
It was broken when I got here.
Okay, that's fine.
Where is it supposed to go? Down here. Let us. Are you a wizard?
Yes, Harry.
Over and turn it.
You lose him?
Charge!
What? How many of these does he have?
What's that, Grunt?
Give me more. This dog food shot. Shotgun. Every time.
Every time, my friend.
I found this blue rock for you.
Hey! Good taste, bud. My boy, so drunk. I guess that's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know.
Space cowboy. Me.
Alright, cowboy. Yeah, but I don't build.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I am.
You must be talking to me.
Alright, De Niro.
Got Dave.
What are you gonna do with that?
They don't look like birds. They look like cats.
Okay.
I am the law.
Oh, we're screwed.
C4. Pay up.
Charlie.
Sad Hanar can't wear sweaters.
Wow. It's very deep of you.
What are clowns hiding?
Emotional damage. Man, is he drunk. I love it.
Could not.
Could you?
Mr. Fire Biotics?
I could float you off this balcony without breaking a sweat.
Why,
I know
James?
you could, but do you have the cojones to actually do it?
Margot?
Any of you?
Yeah, she does.
What a guy. Buckle up, brother.
Balls? You got it, Vega.
Get him, Leo.
Shepard,
What's up?
just demonstrating a little biotic supremacy.
You okay, James?
Yeah, this is trippy. I'm kind of buzzing all over.
Exactly. Nice, right? I can feel that way on a whim.
Do you find it relaxing?
Kinda. Among other things.
Looks good on you.
You're
Where are you
being so
looking?
gentle, Liara. Can I have a turn?
Dude.
Careful. I need my full crew back when the night's over.
Okay, you've had your fun. Put me down now.
Come on, let's dance.
Wonderful party, Shepard. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Glad you came.
strange to see everyone in one place. Perfect, really.
Yeah, damn, James, you're going in, boy.
Hey, Shepard.
Alright. Yes, that's not where you guys. Wow.
You should bring out those moves more often, trainer.
Tyler's going in hard. Jack's going on. Yes, it's grooving.
Light the room on fire.
This is unexpected and fun.
I'm always amazed humans can dance with the way your legs bend.
The way our legs bend.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you and the Asari. I'm surprised you don't tip over.
I don't tip over until I found company, dog legs.
Hey.
Watch and learn.
Alright, how's everyone doing?
Hell yeah. Go for it.
Who's ready? You guys ready?
Captain on deck.
That's right.
Has he always been like this?
Shepard is saving the galaxy. You have to forgive a few eccentricities.
It's
You love it.
very enthusiastic.
It is impressive.
We should record this and broadcast it for the Reapers. They'll either run away, melt down, or fall in love.
Probably the third.
Good to see some things don't change.
Well, I like it, Commander. It's good to see you cut loose now and then.
Thank you all for your loyalty and support.
He's a better dancer than me. Sucks.
Taking
Guess.
a wild guess here, Shepard, but whatever you're serving is starting to kick in. Has the aura always been so blue?
Nope. She's token. There we go.
This was Shepard.
Okay, everyone dancing. How do we take that photo?
Dancing is often considered pleasurable, Jeff.
Well, not for me.
Or perhaps you've just never found the right partner.
Hey, everyone. Come over here for a minute.
You gotta take a screenshot.
Let's get a photo to remember this. Arrange yourselves on the sofa.
Over
An
this.
excellent suggestion,
I feel
Shepard.
this gonna be the
Great
thumbnail.
idea. I want a copy.
Make way! Make way!
Thanks for coming, everyone. Here's to us. Ready, Glyph?
Of course. If you could all please direct your attention this way.
Okay. Everyone say Normandy.
Normandy!
Yeah, me and Leo. Got my Gareth should be on the couch, man. He's all the way in the back. I've been on like every adventure, man. They won't call it there. The part is over. Well, once the end cutscene happens. Very nice to have a non-fighting episode, I guess.
Ugh, what a night.
Oh, you should be the eyes open?
Look who's here.
Is it morning already?
Good morning. I love watching you wake up.
That's nice of you. Let's sleep
See if
fully
anyone
clothed.
else is up.
Just when you're drunk. Oh. Team spirit. Shark! Oh, you slept in here?
Is it time to rule the galaxy now? Kneel before Jack.
Alright, you can stay here.
I had a dream. 50,000 years had passed.
Uh-oh.
It was horrible. I was alone. Primitives had evolved. They ruled the galaxy. Solarians, Turians.
Oh, he's welcome to his nightmare.
The Asari. There was one. Liara. She had those eyes and that voice. She was blue. No.
I'd like my girl makes good impressions on people.
I smelled primitives. It was no
Sorry, bud. Welcome back to the land of the living, though.
Shepard, hope you're well. New mission on Tuchanka could end things. Made preparations. Asked friends in STG to leave this with you next time you were off duty. Some of my older work. Performances, stories, merely entertainment. But entertainment useful at times. Good luck. In prophase you see chromatins condensed to chromosomes. In metaphase their centromeres aligned to make new homes. In anaphase they separate, then telophase arrives. And when cytokinesis comes, two cells lead separate lives.
There are rocks under the bed? That's kind of cool, I guess.
Hello, Perry the Pyjack. Happy to be here.
Perry the Pyjack?
Very respected. Education of youth vital for future. Now, children, science key to advancement, but can seem esoteric, indirect. Practical demonstration helps. Release the Varan. Native to Tuchanka. Dangerous predator, but can be incapacitated with common household chemicals. Observe.
I just realized he's dead.
Wait, please move Perry the Pyjack away from Varan. Puppets similar to prey could trigger attack instinct. Ah. Problematic. Suggest going limp. Struggling counterproductive. Sedative should stop it. Or not. Ah. Not attacking. Mating instinct, of course.
Okay.
See, children? Key to science is testing hypotheses, making observations. Next hypothesis? Attempt neural shock. Ah, neural shock clearly effective. Perry the Pyjack also clearly made of flammable material.
Dang, he's on fire?
Glycine, valine, leucine, isoleucine, alanine. They all are aliphatic, so you will not see a ring. The lone human amino acid with one is proline. From protein we are formed. With two hydroxyl groups you'll find serine and threonine. For sulfur look to cysteine or to methionine. For bases you have arginine, lysine, and histidine. From protein we are formed. Now the aromatics! Tryptophan and tyrosine and phenylalanine. Aspartic and glutamic arboacids as we've seen. Or amide C, asparagine, and also glutamine. From protein we are formed.
Very nice.
Omega, sky was colored.
How you doing, bud?
Break anything last night? I don't suppose you need anything around here. Calibrate.
Ate the sushi?
Yeah, okay. Maybe I should just stop saying that word. But only if Liara stops saying, by the goddess.
Nailed it.
Good thing this place has extra bathrooms. Miranda takes forever to do her hair. You'd think with her genes, she wouldn't need to.
You think?
Was someone making tea? I could use some tea.
I'll find out.
The apartment seems so quiet now.
Yeah, everyone's hung over.
The apartment seems so quiet now.
You in my rocks?
Shepard, good morning.
Morning.
I want to thank you for inviting me here.
Always welcome.
It was good to see everyone again.
That was.
I hope you enjoyed your evening as well.
It's pretty fun. How you doing, bud?
I am going to die.
No one's surprised.
I didn't know you could go through that many toxin filters in one night.
Now you know.
Do I have a tattoo? I remember something about a tattoo.
Probably do. You hung out with Jack a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Great party, but... yeah.
You did go hard.
I'll just be here. Right here. Forever.
If you stay safe, it's probably fine. We lost Tally. Due to those parties. Those parties. Nothing here.
Shepard, I was just going to lift some weights. Want to join?
Maybe in a minute.
I feel fantastic. How about everyone else?
Alright, you didn't drink as much.
1085. 1086.
Yeah, I can make up numbers too.
1087. Shepard. Shepard.
Jack!
You look like shit.
You're not even holding the ball.
You know the best part of an overcharged biotic amp? No hangovers.
That's good. Dangerous for us.
Even normal biotics get hangovers. But I can drink until I puke and still wake up just peachy.
That's pretty awesome.
That was fun. You guys even kept up with me there for a while.
I think they did a real good job.
Hey. Hey.
That's proud. Why are you staring at?
Some neighbors came by last night to complain about the noise.
Yep,
I
I'm
put
sure.
their bodies in the building incinerator. That was a joke. I have nothing else to report. I recommend breakfast.
I recommend shut up.
Morning, Shepard. Hope you slept well.
Did.
Oh, I would have thought all those tequila shots with James would have prepared me for last night. What a night. Wish it never ended.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Thanks, Shepard. Thanks, Shepard.
Thank you. What you got?
Shepard, good to see you up. Hope I didn't wake anyone up with my snoring. I go like a buzzsaw since I got my nose broke.
Yeah, I'm sure you
By
did.
the way, you're almost out of bacon. Our bacon, anyway. There's still some of that dextrose shit in the freezer. I saved
Well,
you
that's
3
good.
strips. Figured it was fair payback for all the times you saved mine, right?
Thank you.
Shepard? Shepard?
Who's that?
Been a while since I hit the hard stuff. About time.
It's about time. You need it after we
You live
saved it.
past 700. You start paying for a night like that the next morning. Huh?
Glad you came.
Hey, Commander. Hell of a night.
That was.
So I've managed not to throw up. Feeling pretty good about that. Oh, if everyone could just not talk so loudly, that would be great. Or close the cupboards too loud. Or walk too loud. You know, just think quiet thoughts.
Yeah, we will, buddy.
Still fun, though.
That was.
Commander.
Joker.
Commander.
We should have a thumbnail no matter what after this. Up here. The kitchen's gonna be the last place with everybody. You're up and you look good. You're supposed to be dead. You drank pretty hard.
So, last night, I didn't do anything, did I?
Probably.
I'm checking extranet sites. No hits yet, so maybe I just imagined that last part.
Probably not.
I'm almost sure someone was recording us, though.
They could have just kept it for themselves.
Oh, I should probably talk to Edie. Or alternatively, I should never talk to Edie ever again.
Do the first one.
It's not my fault. I was overserved.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Let's see going last.
Morning, Shepard. Had a lovely time last night.
Yeah?
I see everyone survived the festivities, more or less.
More or less.
Good tea.
I think Leo needs it.
Now that was a great time.
Very good.
There's coffee. Who wants coffee? I want more coffee. Am I being too loud?
You're being caffeinated.
Okay, who wants eggs?
I do.
Liara, eggs. Trainer. Esteban, eggs. Joker, where is that guy?
He's pretty drunk.
Here's some eggs to go with that coffee. Rex, buddy, eggs. Tally? Nah, she'll definitely want eggs.
Oh yeah.
Javik, man, you gotta try my eggs. Anyone else? Miranda. Shepard? Eggs?
Sure.
Shepard. Shepard.
Shepard.
I think I broke my head on something last night.
Hey, you be out of it, man.
Bathroom is all cleaned up, Shepard. Good as new.
Yeah, we can't just have the shower on you, bud.
Shepard. Shepard.
As long as you had fun, that's all that matters. That's everybody and everything. There's Cliff. Cliff? Cliff?
The apartment seems so quiet now.
There they
The
are.
apartment seems so quiet now.
That's it. I think we're done here. Head back to the ship. Hope you all had fun. I know I did. Oh, we were just there. How did anyone else hear us? Guess these walls are thinner than we thought. Down to the Normandy.
Duty calls, huh? Even with a hangover?
Yes, sir.
There's still a war on.
Unless the Reapers are on shore leave too?
I'm guessing they're not. Round everyone up, pass out the aspirin, and have them report to the Normandy.
You got it.
It's a good time, guys. Should probably try to get a photo of this too.
I suppose it's back to the fight.
Looks like it.
At least we threw one hell of a party. Probably the last one.
You may be right. But whatever happens, I know you'll see this through. And I'll be right there with you.
Thank you, Leo.
We've been through a lot, haven't we? But it's been a good ride.
The best.
Wait, everyone. Just running past Joker like he can walk. I don't know, first episode back, no fighting, just a whole bunch of everybody talking. Exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. So, until next time, actually, let me save the old-fashioned way. Until next time, be good at it.